World Lacrosse Championships here in Netanya, Israel at Wingate Field number 5 at the Wingate Institute. The German team is here, and they have the best entrance in lacrosse, probably. They're behind us. If you hear that music, that's what you hear. Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel with you, as it is time for Russia and Hungary. All right, so here we go, Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel, live from Wingate number 5. And a quick shot there. Hungary's going to pick it back up. All right, Alex, what are you looking for today?
Well, both these teams have struggled so far through the tournament. I look for them to gain confidence throughout the game, getting everybody touches, sharing the ball, and eliminating the unforced turnovers. So we see Russia. I did the Russia-Israel game, and Russia played a ton of defense, and we got to see their zone. Here they're in it again against Hungary's offense. Hungary starts in an open set, meaning no one's on the crease. I would imagine they would send some cutters eventually, because when they're in this open set, they're easily just matching up with this zone.
So this was a unique Hungary team. They have 16 players on their squad, and they were, we were supposed to have a goalie, and the goalie ended up not being able to make it, and so their assistant coach is now their goalie. It's a pretty unique story.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's the kind of thing that goes, it's like a rumor going around the championships, like, have you guys heard about Hungary's goalie? He was supposed to be the assistant coach. It's baffling, but I'm glad they're here and they're enjoying themselves and playing the game we all love.
Absolutely. So let's take a look at this as the ball goes around here for Hungary. And a shot from the outside. That one coming from Ryan Nagy. That one goes out. And it's going to be taken in by Karsten Nairati. And the cool thing about him is 16 years old, that guy.
I think I heard yesterday that he's the youngest player ever to score an FIL goal in the men's tournament.
Yeah, he's a history maker.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was the youngest player coming in. He was recently 15. He just turned 16. So that's pretty special to be celebrating your 16th birthday, basically making history with your first FIL goal and the first one for a player as young as he is.
Yeah, that's a great story. And it's a real highlight for Hungary. A youth player like that can create excitement around lacrosse in Hungary.
Absolutely, and it can dispel nothing but positive feelings about what's to come for Hungary lacrosse. You think about all the effort they've had to put through. I mean, this is going to be a legendary tournament for Hungary. Like you said, they've been kind of the talk of the town between the goalie and they have a 16-year-old. Like, they have a lot of cool, unique stuff. And you got to see this Russia team firsthand against Israel. What did you see that really stood out about Russia when you saw them take on Israel?
Well, we didn't get to see much offense from them, but we did get to see Howard, their midfielder number 20. He's a teenager as well. I believe he goes to college in the States, and he was a young kid, but fearless, taking it right into the teeth of the Israel defense, scoring one goal. Andrew Larone on their attack had the second. Those were the only 2 goals they had that game, but I was very impressed with how Howard was fearless going through the teeth of Israel's defense.
Donnie Howard, the 17-year-old player for Russia, as Hungary works the ball around. This is their name of the game. They want to slow it down, take their time. Karsten Nairati goes in, takes the shot, but it's going to be taken back over here by Russia. Some heavy stick checks here from the Hungarian side. Ball is loose, flag is down, and it's going to be a penalty here. Man up opportunity now for Russia.
Yeah, and they got him for a cross check there. They could have called a numerous amount of penalties there. That was pretty careless ride from Hungary. They had a good double team on him. I don't think they needed all the slashes, all the cross checks high up into his neck. I believe as a coach there, you want them a little bit more controlled, just almost create like a sandwich, or what we call like pretty much a double team on him, so that you can take the ball away without creating a penalty.
Great passing by Russia, and Russia on the board first. Eugene Arkhipov on the goal. 31-31 attackman, 31-year-old attackman for Russia.
Yeah, and that play starts with the Roan. The lefty attackman carries it high. He gets to see the whole field in front of him, finds his teammate on the back post there, and it's a pretty easy finish for Russia.
One 0, Russia leads after the shot there from Eugene Arkhipov. It's going to be Hungary ball to face off.
And that's two really easy face-offs for Hungary. That's number 19, George Rohansky. He's dominated the face-off X so far this game, popping both out to his winger. I think if Russia wants to command separate themselves here from Hungary, they're going to have to do better at the face-off X. So we see Russia drop into their zone. Hungary still in that open set. Hopefully we maybe see some adjustment here after the first quarter, or maybe after the hydration break after 10 minutes.
And a shot here by Hungary. They follow up, and it's Jason Rozemberski scoring there. Or excuse me. Yeah, it was number 15 on that, right? Yeah, number 15. Exactly right. Rozemberski scoring there.
That was a great lefty cannon. Again, I'm not super excited about the zone offense here from Hungary. They're in an open set, which
Why not?
I don't think an open set really gets the defense rotating. The defense has 6 players on the outside. If you put 6 players on the outside, the zone almost becomes a man, and then you're not creating a rotation. I think if Hungary usually see a 1-4-1, you plug 2 people into the crease against zone, but it worked there, and it was a great goal.
And I think they're in that set because they're trying. Like you said, 16 players. They're trying to take care of their guys. I hear what you're saying, because you're saying you want to test your defense. You want to make sure that you test them. But that's not what's necessarily happening here, because they're trying to hold their guys and make sure they keep their stamina throughout.
Sure, and we've seen that throughout the tournament, not just with Hungary, but multiple teams. We've seen a lot of controlled offense as Lerone gets topside and scores the goal.
Andrew Lerone scoring for Russia.
The San Luis Obispo product from California. I had the pleasure of playing with Andrew here in Israel 4 years ago in the first summer that I was here during the IPLL, the Israel Premier Lacrosse League. Andrew's a great kid, a good friend of mine, and I love to see him put one in the back of the net.
So Germany's version of the haka happening behind us when they dance to Let Me Clear My Throat. It's really unbelievable. I think there's going to be a video out of it later. I see a lot of social media interns all over that. Those guys are content factories, that Germany team. But we got a great game going on here with Russia after that goal by Lerone. You said you've seen him live and in person in California, had a lot of opportunities to play him.
Yeah, I played with him here in Israel, and I actually played against him in 2016 in the MCLA championships. He had a goal in that championship as well. He's a great player, and again, a good friend of mine.
We have to ask who won that game.
Luckily we did. Pulled out the natty chip. Chapman University 2016 MCLA champions.
No big deal, though.
No, it's all right.
Ball rolled out of bounds. A miscommunication there by Hungary, and it's going to be Russia ball. The thing that Russia said to me before the game, their coach talked to me, and they said, you know, we know that they have 16 players. Everyone's talking about it. We know they have 16 players. We want to take this opportunity to try to run and make the most of every opportunity. We want to play quick, and I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and they were successful in that in the game against Israel. Howard had a goal in transition, and here's Howard carrying it to X. You also see Hungary in a zone. I think that also conserves their legs on defense. We're seeing both teams run a zone. We're seeing both teams be very patient on offense, but we will see Russia with a cutter there and a nice finish on the crease. A breakdown from Hungary's zone defense. That was number 3, Chase Philpott with the nice backdoor cut. Howard finds him on the crease, and I believe that brings us to our under 10 media timeout.
And that's going to take us to our media timeout. Great call by you, Alex. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships live from Netanya, Israel, as Russia is out to an early lead, 3-1. We'll be right back.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
That's my new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger
over
selection.
Rodeo Gentleman.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Welcome back, Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel with you live here on Wingate number 5. And right before we were going, Siegel's already fired up. Want to tell me about the face-offs? Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, both teams, we've seen Russia now win the last 2. I made the point after the first 2 face-offs that Hungary had dominated both of them, but Russia comes back and wins the next 2. So we're tied here 2-2 for face-offs. An illegal procedure gets that one over to Russia.
So now a chance for Russia to start making a run here. And they want to continue to increase their lead. What have you liked so far from Russia, Alex? That you've seen?
Yeah, what we've seen so far is a man-up goal. We've seen Lerone take his guy topside against the zone. He just goes through the middle of the zone and scores. And then the last goal, we saw a cutter, Philpott, from Howard at X. So I think they've scored in a multitude of ways as their attackman tries to go through 3 guys but draws the penalty.
That one finally picked up there by goalie Jun Yen.
But what I've liked out of Russia's offense is the multitude of ways. They can hurt you. Howard can hurt you. Lerone can hurt you. We've seen Phil Pott. I like the way they're sharing the wealth. I didn't like that last dodge from them as they get triple teamed, but they get bailed out by the ref with the call. But here's another man up. We saw the skip pass from Lerone on the last one. Now Hungary has elected to shut off Howard. We're playing 5-on-4 lacrosse.
So Russia shooting and scoring with his second of the day. It's Eugene Arkhipov.
Yeah, and a nice low bounce shot. John Yen couldn't get his stick down and swallow that one up. So we've had 2-man-up goals from Russia, and if you're the Hungarian coach, you got to be harping to your guys to stay out of the box. That's too easy and too early for the too many man-up goals.
So we're going to line up for another face-off here. That's 2 for Arkhipov on the day.
And after Hungarian face-off man number 19, that's Dylan Portnoy. After he dominated the face-off X with 2 easy clamps early, he's now lost the last 4.
And what do you think they can use here, Siegel? Next time we'll look at it. Next time on the face-off, you can break down what you think they need to do a little bit differently. But Yen has it, John Yen, and he throws it down. It's picked back up by Russia, the long stick man, Robert Peters, gonna bring it down. Listed as a goalie, but playing with that long stick. And I think we've seen a lot of that.
I was just about to say, I think we see that throughout the tournament with different players. Versatility is a huge part of these world games. If you can play multiple positions, for China, we saw their long stick midfielder play attack. We've seen Gibson for Ireland play all 3 positions, attack, midfield, and close D. Versatility is a huge part of these world games because you have such a small roster. You need the versatility.
No, it's a really good point. And yeah, as opposed to like when you normally play, you know what I mean? When you're playing a normal day, a normal season, you wouldn't move guys around as much but you really only get 1 day off in these tournaments. You play, in some cases, 9 games in 10 days, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of lacrosse. I know the guys are hitting the ice bath after the games. There's Lerone with another lefty take. I think he needs one more step there, but it was a good take. He's dodging on the short stick. Number 18, that's for the Hungary defense. You see them in their zone again.
They call it that extra step to glory. And that's what he was trying to get right there, to get one more step. And that step's so important. People don't really think about it, but it is really, really important.
Yeah, and for the viewers at home, what we're mentioning is that he needs to get to the front of the goal. You can see, obviously, the goals are flat, just like any other soccer net or field hockey goal. When you're coming around from X, as you get more in front of the cage, you're looking at more of the 36 square feet. But there's Lerone with a wing shot, blazes it past John Yen.
Andrew Lerone does it again, scoring his second of the day. So a pair of 2s now for Loren. And number 24, Eugene Arkhipov, he has 2 as well. 5 total, 5-1. So a great start for Russia. This is exactly what Russia told me when I asked them, what's the plan today? He said the plan today is to get off to a really good start, play fast. We want to try to score as much as possible and try to play a quick game.
Here's Portnoy back at the faceoff X. He ties him up, gets the ball out. It becomes a 50-50 ground ball. Hungary really needs this ball.
Hungary absolutely needs this ball. It's going to be a legal procedure, and it's going to be going Hungary's way.
Yeah, I think that was Howard. He played in the box on that last face-off, meaning he can't leave the restraining line, above the restraining line, until there's possession. He must have gone early, and that's an illegal procedure.
Hungary's first appearance in the World Championships this year. First appearance this country has ever made. A lot of first-time teams, and it's been really fun to see, Alex.
Yeah, I believe the number was 6 new teams. Puerto Rico the headliner for those new teams. They're playing in the round of 16 today against Japan tonight at 9:45 Jerusalem time, local time. And they're a fun team to watch.
And the team that just won behind us in sudden victory, sudden death, the Philippines, our first-time nation as well.
So here's Hungary still in their open set. Again, not too excited about it, but they are valuing the possession. They've held this ball for at least a minute now. But as this game goes on and they need to create offense, I feel like they've got to get out of this open set and put some players on the crease in front of the goal. Very patient out of Hungary. No cutters, just passing the ball around the outside.
Nairati thinking about it. Passes it back over to Bookout. Great movement here by Hungary on offense. A shot, another one from Rosenberski, but it's chased down by Nairati, and he's going to have it.
I like the confidence Nairati is playing with. You can see he's comfortable with his stick, even at such a young age. The 16-year-old has a lot of swag.
Pass that goes a little haywire there, and it's going to be Russia ball. Once again, Russia and Hungary meeting here on field number 5. 1:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Running clock in FIL. A big clear here from Yen. Great passing as that ball goes a little bit too high. Pass intended for Bookout. Does not connect.
Yeah, and I can see the Hungarian coaches visually upset about that missed pass, missed opportunity, because with 1 minute and 30 seconds left when they had the ball, they would have held for the last shot and controlled the end of this first quarter.
So 5-1, a 4-goal game. Russia has the ball. Russia looking to end this quarter on a high note, Alex. They've done well with execution so far.
Yeah, and see, they're against the zone, they're putting 2 on the crease, which puts a lot of pressure on the inside. See how they look to the inside? That's a good look, a great save.
Great save by Yen, using the body. The guy who thought he was coming as the assistant coach is now the goalie, and that is team first mentality. Ball is lost, 28 seconds left here in the first quarter as the time continues to run. A shot off the pipe. You hear the crowd groan. They thought that one was going in. They got 5 seconds here. Does Hungary. It's going to have to be a shot from way out. Ball is loose. It's rolling towards the goal, and that is how the quarter will end. Russia leads 5-1. We are going to take a step away here on the quarter break, but before we do want to tell you about some of our just tremendous sponsors, including Epic Lacrosse. Epic Lacrosse, the leader in technologically advanced lacrosse equipment, is proud to be the official head, shaft, glove, and arm protection of the 2018 FIL World Championships in Netanya, Israel. Thank you to all the teams that trusted Epic for their gear needs. Epic Lacrosse, live, play, be. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Signature Lacrosse. Signature is a company built by the players for the players, focused on revolutionizing the progression of the game. Follow Signature Lacrosse on Instagram at Signature Lacrosse to stay up to date on product releases like Magic Mesh, the longest lasting, strongest, and #1 performance mesh in the game. And one more thing, we want to tell you about the official timekeeper of the 2018 FIL World Championships. It's Quorum Watches. Quorum has adopted creativity and boldness as its guiding principles since 1955. Learn more about Quorum at www.quorum-watches.com. Russia leads Hungary 5-1. Kevin McMahon and Alex Siegel. We'll see you in a few minutes as we get the second quarter started.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger
over
selection.
there with gentlemen.
Better service.
Yeah.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop around to find you a better deal. Free to do what's right for you. Find an agent at trustedchoice.com.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan.
The longest lasting, strongest, and #1 performance mesh in the game. That's Signature Lacrosse. So Kevin McMahon and Alex Siegel ready to give you Hungary and Russia. Quarter number 2. What did you see from Russia in that first quarter, Alex, that you really liked? And what did you see in that first quarter from Hungary that you really liked?
Well, starting off with Russia, they got into a settled offense in their zone offense in the 1-4-1, and they were great about attacking the zone. They attacked it in multiple ways. We saw Lerone get topside on his guy twice, and then we also saw him feed across. I know that was on the man up, but it just shows that he has the vision to see across the field. Hungary, on the other hand, they got a couple good looks on offense. Again, I want to see a little bit more movement out of their off-ball players. They're standing in their open set, and they're not sending enough cutters through the middle of the field to make Russia's defense work inside out, meaning they got to cover the crease first. All that Russia has to do on defense is just cover the guys on the outside. There's no one in the middle threatening to score. Here's a little invert from Russia, flushes them out, draws the double team. Howard's a heck of a player. Feed to the crease, that's too low.
Just a little bit too low there, as Russia's going to win it back and have an opportunity to try to make something happen here. So Russia brings it up, has it lost for a second. Hungary's right there.
And that was a good check. That's number 25, Tristan Otto. A good check and a good ground ball. He comes on off the long stick midfielder, getting out on Howard's hands, causing the turnover and picking up the ground ball, clearing the ball to his attack. We'll see Hungary set up in their first offensive possession of the second quarter.
So Hungary going to get set here and try to get something going. Nairati with it. And it goes back and forth to Nairati as they work it around to this Hungary team. And a goal right there for Hungary.
And what a snipe it was. Ryan Nagy from the outside. The righty had all the room in the world. If you're Russia in your zone, you have to step up and rotate there. You can't just let Nagy step in from about 12 yards and put one in the lower corner.
So a great play by Nagy to make it 5-2. 17:40 left here in the second quarter as time will run.
So we saw Portnoy on this last one get beat forward. And now he ties him up. Booth and Portnoy.
What a face-off battle we have between these two. Oh my goodness, 3 or 4 laps around the line here. Oh, this is what it's all about.
Booth comes out with it. Now it's a loose ball, 50-50. That's the second time that Russia's come up with these 50-50 ground balls. If you're a player at home, you know your coach has preached we have to win the 50-50 ground balls, and right now Russia is.
When we talked to Hungary, I said, Coach, what's the one thing you're hoping to do well today? And he said ground balls. We have to have possession. We have to get possessions. That's the number one thing. So as important as you think it is, Siegel, Hungary right on with you. Brad Jones and Dan Petrone, they all agree they want this one pretty bad. Enlisted in this program, which is really fun. Jonathan Yen listed as the assistant coach. That's who is in goal. So he's on the roster, but wearing number 91, not listed as 91 in your programs. So Russia with it out on the outside. Howard threw it in, but taken away by Jonathan Yen. Excuse me.
And you can see Yen doubled over in his goal. He knows that failed clear, it was costly, but Russia turns it right back over.
So a big clearing attempt here for Hungary. 5-2, 3-goal game. Plenty of time left here, Alex.
Oh, sure. And right now I would say Hungary has momentum as their long ball brings the ball over the field. A good ride from Howard. But Hungary has numbers if they want it. Flag down and the ball hits the ground, which will kill the play.
Actually, the ball stayed in the net, but the rule is if you don't go towards goal. It's an FIL rule. If you're not constantly attacking the goal, they drop it down. I didn't know that one either. Learned that one from Coach James Miller of Argentina. I did the last game with him, and he let me know that one. So it's just one of the many different rules. There are not a ton of different rules, and the thing that I like about the FIL rules that are a little bit different, they're not as if you've never seen a game of lacrosse before, it's still easy to enjoy. In between the legs, perfect placement by Ty Martin. And just like that, we got a 2-goal game. It's 5-3 Hungary. Ty Martin between the legs.
Yeah, and you said it right between the wickets. We call that the 5-hole. Tyler Martin steps into one. Russia again, right there they were man down, but you have to rotate and stop the ball. I'm not sure what the Russian defense is thinking, just letting Tyler Martin step into one from, again, about 12 yards, uncontested, and he buries one.
And that is great execution by this Hungary team. They set up Ty Martin. He's able to finish. And perfect execution on this man-up opportunity. When you get man-up opportunities, you don't want to let them go. You don't want to let them slide. And they do a good job of executing there. So as we have a break, it is another time to tell you about the terrific sponsors for this tournament. So many great ones. But a really special game, when you see the referees on the bottom of your screen there, is Honix. They're proud to be the official provider of game day apparel for referees at the 2018 FIL World Championships. Founded in 1984, Honix is the right call for all referees, umpires, and officials across all sports in the United States and around the world. For more information, visit Honix.com. Honix, the right call for over 30 years. Also a great time to tell you about our friends at Celebrite. Celebrite, communities everywhere turn to Celebrite's leading digital intelligence solutions every day to help make a safer world possible. Visit Celebrate.com to see how.
So as the players step back out onto the field, we have a 2-goal game and a lot of momentum on Hungary's side.
And how much does that momentum play to your favor if you're Hungary, Alex?
I think it's huge. I think with the small roster and an unsuccessful tournament so far, you can start to get down when you get down early. They saw a 4-goal deficit here in the first quarter, and I think these 2 early goals in the second has really turned the tide for them and brought some real energy back to this team.
Hungary wins the face-off, exactly what they needed to do. And a great opportunity now for Hungary to really capitalize, like you said.
And they'll still be man up. This 1-minute penalty is unreleasable, as is every 1-minute penalty in the FIL rules.
A shy to score once again, almost the same place. Ty Martin doing it again in the 5-hole. What do you call that, 10? 5 plus 5? Just kidding. Ty scoring there to make it 5-4.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to call that the 10-hole, but I do like that. That's a great shot again from Tyler Martin. He comes out of the timeout, gets to his same spot on the field, literally almost like a replay of the first goal. Again, if I'm Russia, you have to rotate to stop the ball. Your defense has to rotate because you're man down.
5-4, 2 back-to-back goals for Ty Martin in the exact same place, going Ty side. But a great break here for Russia. They're on the run. Ball hits the outside of the goal. And a great stop here for this Hungary team. So the quick transitional offense by Russia, a good look, but they're only able to possess the ball once on that time.
Yeah, and it was not a bad look from Lerone, but his teammate had lost all his angle and puts it on the side netting.
Lerone might have actually been better holding on to it, even though you usually think better call is to throw it one more. He actually might have been better holding on to it.
Yeah, I would like him to step into one and take a shot. His teammate could have had backup, either that or just pull it out and live to fight another day.
Oh, wow, this shot, that's going to be Russia ball. You got to give a lot of credit to the Russia defendant, Nikolai Krasnilikov right there, who really took a big impact shot.
Yeah, and that was Martin from the same spot again. Finally, the Russia defense rotates to him and gets in the way of that shot. The viewers at home, if this is your first time with us, Russia gets possession there because they are closest to where and when the ball goes out on the end line. On a shot, the player who is closest to where and when the ball goes out of bounds gains possession.
And it's not stick, it's your body. People forget that. We do have a moment now, and we're going to tell you about our good friends down there at JBC Money, the money transfer specialist for private and corporate clients. Start saving today with bank-beating exchange rates, no fees or commissions on your international money transfer needs, and with the support for 60 different currencies. Find more about us during the championships at jbcmoney.com. Also, we can tell you about Cascade Lacrosse. Cascade Lacrosse doing a great job of protecting these players with the helmets. They're the #1 helmet in lacrosse, and they're proud to be the official helmet of the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. See more by following Cascade Lacrosse on Instagram. Cascade Lacrosse, a passion to protect.
As Russia's on the clear here,
they have a player on the field who is kind of hiding.
That's Larone.
He's still in place. It's Larone, and he went completely under the radar, and that was the play. Good eye by you, Siegel. All the way down on the other side of the field, there is Larone. You can see him there on the bottom of your screen, right there, right in the middle, number 10. He was sneaking off, trying to. Have you ever seen that before?
I have actually never seen that. I watched him go out of the huddle before, in the middle of the timeout. He goes and kneels in the corner.
Almost like he was stretching out a cramp or tying a shoe.
Exactly right. And he hid in the corner, and Hungary didn't guard him. So the plan was for Russia just to throw it deep to him. Unfortunately, off the bounce, it goes out of bounds. And we're back on the offensive zone for Hungary.
It didn't work that time. Probably won't work again in this game, but that's a good one to have in the chamber that you can come back and use throughout the tournament.
It's a creative play from the Russian coaches here.
Yeah, we saw a great hidden ball trick against the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic did it against Philippines. I think it was it was the second night, I think, of competition. So these teams not afraid to get creative. As the shot there rolls out, chased down by Hungary, chased down by Rosenberski.
So there's that cutter through the middle of the field. That is exactly what I was talking about. When you have that open set from Hungary and the zone defense from Russia, a zone defense tends to stare at the ball. They tend to, all 6 of the defenders will stare straight at the ball, and you can have those backdoor cuts, and that's Tyler Martin slashing right through the middle of the field.
His third of the day, and tell me if I'm wrong, I believe his third in the quarter.
Exactly right.
His third of the quarter. Ty Martin, how about that?
And I'm really happy with the adjustment out of the Hungarian coaches. That's a great cut from Martin and a great feed. And we're back tied 5-5.
We are all tied up 5-5. 3 coming from Martin to tie this thing up at 5. Wow. And like you said, right down the middle, perfectly placed. Alex Siegel got fired up on that one. And a face-off win by Hungary. This is exactly what they needed right there.
Definitely right. They're having a 4-0 quarter right now, and all the momentum's on their side.
What can you do now if you're Russia? How do you combat this?
What I would recommend, they need a possession. They need the ball.
Yes.
So next time they get the ball in the clear, they need to value it and then they need to value it on offense, get everybody some touches, gain some confidence on their offensive end, and give their defense a rest.
On the outside, thinking about it, it's last touch by Russia. That's a pass. It's immediate timeout. It's going to be Hungarian ball when we come back. All tied up at 5. What a game we have for you here before we step out on the media timeout. We want to tell you once again about our friends at Signature Lacrosse. Today's game is brought to you in part by Signature Lacrosse. Signature is a company built by the players for the players, focused on revolutionizing the progression of the game. Follow Signature Lacrosse on Instagram at Signature Lacrosse to stay up on product releases like Magic Mesh, the longest lasting, strongest, and #1 performance mesh in the game. We'll be right back. We're all tied at 5 between Hungary and Russia. Live the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships in beautiful Natsani, Israel.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
Have my new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
For the rest of this quarter, the second half of quarter number 2, if you will, with these media timeouts that we have. These media timeouts, a great time for the athletes to get some water and rehydrate. So it's going to be Hungary ball, and a great opportunity for Hungary to look for that tie-breaking goal. And there it is right there, Hungary scoring to make it 6.
Yeah, and exactly again what we see is the cut through the middle of the defense. I was begging for that in the first quarter, and now we've seen it twice in a row from the Hungary midfielders. Great cuts, and the Russia defense is caught ball watching yet again.
Was that Portnoy? 16? Who'd you have on that one?
I believe I did. It was not Portnoy. Portnoy's at the face-off X.
That's 19. 19 at the face. That's
I believe it was 16. Oh, Portnoy is 16. I'm sorry. I had 19 wrong.
You're good. So yeah, that was. I wanted just to make sure Dylan Portnoy with the goal there to make it 6-5 for Hungary.
And that's Jason. No, that's George.
That was George
Rohansky at the face-off X.
Absolutely.
I apologize.
No problem. Russia with the ball after Hungary has come all the way back to make it 6-5. I think this Russian team led by as many as 4, even 5. It was 5-0 at one point.
I believe it was 5-1 after the first quarter. Hungary has outscored Russia 5-0 in this quarter alone.
So a 5-1 lead for Russia. It is now 6-5 Hungary. What a game we've had so far. And we still got 7:56 left in the second quarter. Ty Martin with it. He gets it over to Rosenberski. He gets it over to Portnoy. Portnoy with it up top.
And there was Hungary winning one of those 50-50 ground balls in the middle of the field. I'm glad they've put the nose down in the dirt and come up with some big ground balls here.
Ty Martin, a hard shot chased down by Hungary. They're going to hold on to it. Another hard shot from the other side, and it goes in!
Oh, that's unfortunate for the Russia goaltender. He did get a huge piece of that ball. And there we're going to get a timeout from Russia. Again, the Russian defense slow to rotate to the shooter. He has all the time in the world to rip that, and it goes pretty much through the Russian goalie.
And it's Ryan Nagy who's going to come away with the credit for that one, I suppose, as Hungary out to a little bit of a run now, 7-5. And while we have the break, we're going to take a moment to tell you about...
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
That's my new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger
over
selection.
to the gentleman.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Keep on staying together, being one unit, being a team, and here we are, Hungary with the lead, 7-5.
So here we go, another chance for Hungary as it's 7-5. Russia really needs his face-off here, huh, Alex?
Yeah, and they've struggled, and here comes another face-off win and a flag down.
So Hungary going to be a man up now after the foul. They have a free possession. The shot, tough angle as that one goes out, and it's going to result in a man-up penalty, or man-up opportunity here for Hungary after that crazy check right in front of the referee on the face-off.
Yeah, I believe what we're going to get is an illegal body check. I believe it was high.
And after, you just want to be careful, and you don't want to foul ever like that, especially right for the referee, Alex.
Yeah, I think there's maybe some aggression coming out of the Russian team. They lose another face-off, and their winger just levels the Hungary face-off man, but then their goaltender comes up with a huge save on the man down.
A massive save for Russia as they try to get something going here.
And they can be really patient in this clear. There is no clock to make them get over the midline. I need their short six to go get the ball here. Now they'll get it to a shorty. So we got a loose ball push on Hungary, and Russia will get the ball. Russia just got bailed out there. Now they'll look to clear.
All right, here we go. Hungary with the ball. And a great opportunity as that one rolls right back to the goalie. That one rolls right back to number 36, Robert Peters, the goalkeeper for Russia. Oh, knocked out of bounds by Hungary. And stepping out there was Chase Philpott.
Yeah, and that's not a good play by Philpott. As a midfielder, you're taught to not fall off the side of the cliff. Meaning, when you're clearing, take the middle of the field. Don't get pushed out of bounds. You have so much room in the middle of the field.
So Hungary going to slow it down for a second. They only have 16 men on their roster. But great passing by Hungary. Almost looked like they were going to take the opportunity to score right there. Great passing started off by Karsten Nairati. And the rest of it kind of fell in place from there.
So we're finally getting some good cuts from the Hungary offense, especially Nairati right there, cutting through the middle. But Russia's now cognizant of the fact that they're sending these cutters.
Ty Martin, loose ball. How'd he pick that one up? Nairati, a great pass. The shot bounces off. No good. Good effort there by Jason Rosenberski. Chased down, tough chase, but it's going to be Hungary ball. Great hustle and effort by Russia.
Yeah, great hustle by both teams there, and a big save by the Russian goaltender.
So the Peters save sets up Nairati here to shoot it after the chase down. Another chase down after the Nairati shot.
There's a good rotation out of Hungary.
Ty Martin scoring again, his fourth of the day. Martin having a moment, 8-5.
And that's great offense from Hungary. They carried up the wing. Martin gets high, takes the pass from his teammate who drew two defenders. Martin, again, with too much time and space, with a great sidearm high bouncer.
16 players strong is this Hungary team, 8-5, but they are not hanging their heads. They are doing a great job. And let's talk about the great defense Hungary's been playing by getting so many offensive possessions.
Yeah, I think it starts here at the face-off X. They've been winning the 50-50 ground balls. They've also been covering up the crease on their defensive end. We saw Russia's last chance come in the crease, or right in front of the crease. It was unsuccessful, and that's a great job by the Hungary defense.
Back and forth, great ball movement here by Hungary. They're sharing the ball. Great passing, great shot. Ball rolls out of bounds. And I like how every Hungary player, Alex, faces up to the goal, pulls the stick back, has it in shooting position, just to fake you out and to throw it again. But they're making the defense and Peters, the goalie, be prepared at all times for a shot.
Yeah, and they've shown the ability to shoot from all angles of the field and from inside and out. So Peters has to be ready whenever the Hungarian offensive players rear back their stick for what looks like a shot.
So a timeout here for Hungary as they are up by 3, and there's about 30 seconds left in the half. They called real quick just to make sure they can get the best look possible. This is a great time to tell you about the good work going on down there at Signature Lacrosse. Today's game is brought to you in part by Signature Lacrosse. Signature is a premier equipment manufacturer, easy for me to say, on a mission to gear up the future of lacrosse with quality products that grow and enhance the sport. Learn more at signaturelacrosse.com. Our game today is also brought to you in part by 3D Lacrosse with 15 markets across the United States. 3D Lacrosse is America's premier provider of lacrosse training and player development services, including box, field, hybrid training, select travel teams, team tournaments, recruiting showcases, leagues, and more. Visit 3dlacrosse.com today. Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel, right here with you. 8-5 is the score. And there is about 30 seconds, I believe, left here in this half. We still have the timeout countdown clock going on here in the stadium, so we'll have to wait to give you the official time of what we have officially here in Wingate 5. It's 35 seconds left.
And what I look for Hungary to do here out of the timeout is go back to those cutters that they've been so successful with. We see them bring out the ball in an open set. I believe they'll wait until about 15 seconds left to start their offense.
Nairati has it over in the corner. He has 20 seconds.
It looks like Russia has come out in a man-to-man defense, which is a great change-up coming out of the timeout.
15 seconds. Nairati, the feed. Hungary still has it. 8 seconds. The shot. Chased down by Hungary. Hungary has 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Nairati. Clock ends. Buzzer sounds. That's the end of the second quarter. What a half from both teams. Russia got out to a 5-1 start. Hungary stormed back to make it 8-5, and that's where we are at the half. We're going to take a step back, and when we come back, Alex will tell you what he liked from both teams and what he thinks you can expect in this second half. We'll be right back. Hungary leads 8-5. You're watching the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships on the family of ESPN networks right here in the beautiful Netanya, Israel. We'll be right back.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger
over
selection.
to the gentleman.
Better service.
Yeah.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop around to find you a better deal. Free to do what's right for you. Find an agent at trustedchoice.com.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger selection.
over to the gentleman.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop around to find you a better deal. Free to do what's right for you. Find an agent at trustedchoice.com.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and Flanagan.
But I think it should go
Bigger selection. Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop around to find you a better deal. Free to do what's right for you. Find an agent at trustedchoice.com.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger selection. Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse.
Welcome back to the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. Kevin McMahon. I'm joined by Alex Siegel. And Alex, what did you see that you liked about these teams? What do you think we can expect here in the second half?
Well, out of Russia, we liked the fast start, obviously. They were moving the ball well on offense, creating a lot of opportunities. Honestly, since that first quarter, we haven't seen the ball down in the Russian offensive zone. We saw one possession out of Russia, I believe, in that full second half of the second quarter, meaning after the 10-minute mark, we saw only one possession out of Russia. They need the possession here in this second half to climb into this game. Hungary, on the other hand, made a great adjustment. Their coaches finally had them sending cutters through the middle of the field on their offensive zone, finally making this defense pay for ball watching.
So some time will tick off, ground ball. Hungary took their time, but Russia wants to go quick. It's picked up by number 10, Laren. The shot. What a save by Jonathan Yen, and it's going to be chased down, and it's going to be Russia ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that call. Again, it's where and when the ball goes out. So when that ball crosses that line and exactly where that ball crosses that line, whoever is closest to that position should get possession.
And a flag goes up. And it might be two flags. It might be the same thing. Yeah, it is. And I believe it's tripping. 1 minute. It's going to be man up for Hungary, or for Russia. Excuse me.
Yeah, and we saw Russia score on their first man up. So I look for them to come back to that same look. We had Lerone with the ball early in the first quarter. He carried it high, skipped it through the defense, and they got a goal on the back pipe.
Five is the score. The Russian sideline getting fired up. They want to make sure they execute right here on this man-up opportunity.
Interesting enough, Hungary has locked off Howard. You see Howard at X, so we're playing 5-on-4 lacrosse with Howard for Russia standing back behind the goal.
And what do you make of that move? Is he in the right spot, or maybe should he come up?
I don't mind the spot for Howard,
because it's drawing a guy away from the play.
I like the adjustment from Hungary. We saw it in the first quarter also when they went man down. Lock off their best player, throw something, a little wrench in the man up. Usually a team will have a man up play, meaning an exact play where people will cut through the middle, they'll rotate the ball. If you lock off one of their players, they can't execute that same exact play.
So it's going to be Hungary ball. Hungary really taking their time now, but making their way towards the goal, so not stalling. And now Hungary is going to speed it up just a tiny bit. Portnoy with it. They work it around. Who else but Ty Martin has it? Great ball movement. Portnoy thought about it. Martin faces up. This team does a great job of squaring up. Portnoy squares up, shoots it. That'll be chased down there by Rosenberski. That one will roll out.
And that was good defense from Russia. Also great ball movement from Hungary. We saw the ball start bottom left of the goalkeeper and cycle all the way around to bottom right, and Russia able to rotate all the way through and cover the shooters.
And they give credit to Peters, the Russian goalie, who dove out towards the cage, or out of the cage towards the sideline, and he's going to get the benefit of the doubt there and gain possession.
Yeah, again, might not agree with it, but the ref is right on the line there, and we're up in the booth. Obviously, he has the final call, gives the ball over to Russia, a much-needed possession for the Russian offense.
Well, Ty Martin went over there and fist bumps with Peters after the play. So kind of being like, great hustle, respect. So I think even Peters was like, you know what, you got that one. But Hungary wins it back. So even though Peters dove out of the goal to gain possession, he doesn't get much of a rest because Hungary's going to bring it right back down. What a game we've seen. Russia was up 5-1. Hungary has come storming back, and now they're up by 3. This has been incredible.
Yeah, and that was 7 unanswered goals in the second quarter. They, again, yeah, down 5-1, and now up 8-5.
Russia has still not scored since they scored 5 in the first quarter. Scoring 5 goals in one quarter is a tough thing to do.
And then Hungary topped that by scoring 7 in the second quarter.
7-1. If you're not a big fan of goal scoring, you haven't had a good time. But if you love goals being scored, you're having a blast here at Wingate number 5. 8-5 is the score. Russia looking to slow it down and working around. Great find, but a big save by Yen. What a great find. And Dmitry Kamen was there. He shot it. How about the save from the assistant coach, Jonathan Cohen, a man who I heard said he, did not think he'd be playing this one, thought he would be a coach, thought he would pretty much be retired. Something happened with their goalie. He was unable to make it. Jonathan Yen came out of retirement, and he is putting forth a tremendous tournament.
Yeah, that was a great doorstep save right in front of the crease. Russia might have picked something up against the zone that Hungary has been successful with. It's that cutter right down the pipe. When that ball gets to X, the top guy cuts right to the ball and gets a great look on the cage.
Great ball movement here. Narati passes it around. All of Hungary passes it around. A shot, and that time Peters in front. Once again, Peters. It's going the other way here. Hungary is going to have possession. That one was close again.
Yeah, that looked like Peters' ball to me, but the top ref is overturning the call.
He was saying it was right on the sideline, because usually I think that would be 55, the referee in 55. I think that would be his call. I think 35 was saying I had the sideline, and actually looking at it again, I think Ryan, I haven't seen replay, but thinking about it again in my head, I think Ryan Nagy was able to just squeeze it right down the sideline and put a stick out. But it's all a moot point because it's going to be a Russia ball here after the loose ball push. Eight 8-5 the score. 11:30 left here in the third quarter. So Hungary has it. They pulled it out. Hungary, in their first appearance so far with 16 players. So a country that's relatively new to having lacrosse. They've had it since 2002, though. They've been an established program. But this is the first time they've been able to make it to the FIL World Lacrosse Championships. 2008, they had their first international game. But in 2018, this is their first appearance in the FIL World Lacrosse Championships. And another country with, great foundation, great roots of growing the game of lacrosse. Right where we are here in Israel. And Alex, you have a little bit of first-hand experience with that.
Yeah. Hungary is a brand new program to the FIL, just like Israel was in 2014. We've seen the growth in Israel since 2014 when they introduced the sport here. It's been a massive improvement. They're now in 12 different cities throughout the country. When I was here in 2015, they were only in 4 cities. And they've used the platform of having the international championships here in Netanya to really boost the number of players playing throughout the country.
It's really something special to see. We'll continue to touch on it throughout the game. We're having a great time here in Netanya, Israel. Hungary leads 8-5. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships on the family of ESPN networks.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
My new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger selection.
over to the gentleman.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
I think it's going to be against Hungary.
And that was unfortunate for Hungary because the pole was matched up on Peters, the goaltender. Goaltenders do not wear elbow pads. They're the only player on the team that doesn't wear elbow pads, and he got hit right in the elbow. And you can see he's down on the left side of your screen, getting up now and walking it off.
And they're afraid to wear the elbow pads, the goalies are, because they're afraid it's going to, stop hurt you a little bit on the getting it out, saving and passing. So, yeah, there's pretty much a zero tolerance policy when it comes to that.
Yeah, so now we have Russia on the man up. Good ball movement here. I'd like them to get the ball to Howard at X on the sneak.
A great shot that goes wide.
I think it was blocked in front. And Hungary picks up the ground ball. Huge ground ball for Hungary. They've been dominating the 50-50 ground balls here since the first quarter.
Tristan Otto brought it down for Hungary. Ryan Nagy with it for Hungary as they pass it around.
And now they'll kill the rest of this penalty. Only having 5 players on the offensive zone, they'll wait out the rest of this penalty so that they can get their 6th man here in 3, 2, and 1. The penalty is released, and we are back to all even. So continuing a little bit of what we've seen around the tournament, we saw Latvia beat Norway 9-8. We saw Spain get a win over Denmark 12-7. And that gets us to present time.
3 flags are down. I think it was for the same thing, but then a second flag came out. Hungary scores.
No, I think that went wide.
Oh, excuse me, it went wide.
And now the
so
clock
much
will
going
stop.
on here.
Yeah, the clock will stop. We have 4 flags on the field right now, and as the refs get together to discuss this is a good job by the refs coming together, making sure they're on the same page. We might get a slash or a cross check. We'll see what they have to say here.
Cross check for 2 minutes. What was the second one?
I believe that was an unsportsmanlike conduct. So we're going to get the same guy. That was number 9 for Russia.
Yeah, that is Michael Zaharchenko right there. Zaharchenko.
Yeah.
So he's going to sit out for 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. The cross check was for 2. I believe it's going to be 3. The cross check was for 2, and the unsportsmanlike's for another minute.
No, it was 2. It's a 4. Both were for 2. It's 4 minutes, man, up for Hungary.
Oh my!
Because he said 2 minutes for both. Still, either way, 3 or 4, still a lot of time for Zaharchenko to be sitting down there.
And that penalty is going to be unreleasable. So they're going to get this full.
Oh my, and another flag. So Hungary really in control right now. We'll have to wait and see what that is going to be. Great passing as a score by number 76, Alex Bookout. We'll have to see if this one is going to be waved off or not.
That flag came from our 4th official. He was right on the midfield line, and if he's going to call a slash here on Andrew Larone, I'm going to be bitterly disappointed because that flag came out about 20 seconds after the slash happened. The ref just sat there and discussed it.
So you were all over it. You were right. That's what they called. And so now 2 men down and 2 men down, 1 minute. Now if they score, it will release the Larone penalty. It will not release the other guy who's still in there for at least 2 or 3 minutes.
I thought the 1 minute penalties were a non-releasable, so I think the 1 minute slash for Larone will also stay in. Either way, we get Russia with the ball. They're down now 9-5 after the man-up goal from Hungary. And we get another penalty. I believe this is also going to be on Russia.
Ron, if you're Russia, we'll have to wait and see what the call is here. But if you're Russia, these are not the kind of mistakes you can be making. You might need to call a timeout just to kind of get yourself back on the same page.
Yeah, these are the type of mental mistakes that can end your tournament here. Of course, they're going to continue to play to get placed in a slot. But I just not really understanding what's going on here from Russia.
There we go. So we're going to lay out and try to hear what they're saying.
Because we had miscommunication. What
You hear what he's saying, Alex?
Yeah, so what we're going to get here is a reface. They're going to reset the clock to where they last knew it was after the Hungarian goal. Then Russia's still going to be 2-man down. And I believe there was a miscommunication between the referees, and we're going to reface. So it's almost like that face-off never happened from Russia. We're going to be 2-man down for Russia. And we're literally just going to reset the clock to where we were after Hungary scored that last goal.
So some very confusing stuff here.
Yeah.
Because there's been so many of them, it's trying to sort it all out.
Yeah, not the easiest thing to follow, but all we know now is that Hungary's up 9-5. Russia's 2-man down, and here we go at the face-off X.
Ball rolls out, and it is Hungary who picks it up. They're 2 men up right now. They were able to score 1 so far after being man up for about 4-3 minutes here on this non-releasable penalty. So Lerone is up. He's almost done with his minute-long slashing penalty. It has released, but scoring right on the doorstep there. Great find, official a goal, Alex Bookout.
Yeah, and Hungary was 2 men up there and found a wide open man on the back post. And now the score is 10-5. The wheels are kind of falling off for Russia here, but they do still have 26.5 minutes left in this game. Plenty of time to come back as we get a timeout on the field.
Plenty of time to come back. We want to tell you about Sisu. You need to get a competitive edge by upgrading to a Sisu, the official mouth guard of the 2018 FIL World Championships. Sisu offers more protection with less mouth guards so you can talk, breathe, and drink with no problem. Learn more at sisuguard.com. We want to also let you know about Sidewalls Lacrosse. They make some of the coolest heads you've ever seen. They have created the first and only custom manufactured lacrosse heads that represent the style and individuality you bring to the game. You should not have to be Picasso in order to have a custom head. Check out the sidewalls.com for official 2018 FIL World Championship heads and more. That's sidewalls.com. But it's Sidewalls with a Z.
Booth looked absolutely exhausted on that man-down defensive stand. He didn't rotate down the back pipe to cover the Hungarian attackman who eventually scored. So we're going to see number 20. That's Donnie Howard, the teenager. Let's see if he can pull out something out of his hat for a face-off victory for Russia.
Donnie Howard, the 17-year-old face-off man for midfielder for Russia, is the face-off man, trying to get a very important face-off win for his squad, and he does right there. That makes the Russia fans, the Russia team happy. They're going to see if they can build off of it here.
But then Howard goes into a triple team instead of trying to kill the penalty. That may be just youth, but that's just not a good play.
Ball is going to almost roll out of bounds, saved at the very last second there by Rosenberski. And it's going to be Hungary ball.
I believe what we had there was a player playing from out of bounds. If you are out of the lines of play, you cannot make contact with a player on the field or the ball. So Hungary still on the man up. The pole takes a rip, deflected by Howard in front.
Oliver Hollow, and he fancies himself as a shooter. He's got one of the deadliest shots on this Hungary team. He can put a lot behind it, and he can really score a lot of points quickly here for this Hungary team when they're in this situation.
Exactly right. We've seen him on the man up all day. He has quite a rip.
Ball rolls out of bounds for Alex Bookout. Bookout who chases it down.
Yeah, and we saw yet another failed clear by Russia. I'm not sure why they're pressing upfield when they're man down. They have 50 yards by 50 yards of space in their defensive zone to just play 6-on-6 keep away just before their penalty releases.
But one more time, man up. It's Ty Martin who's having quite the day. Martin scoring again, 11-5, a 6-goal game now for Hungary, who has really put themselves in the driver's seat. Hungary, a team with 16 players, and they're figuring out a way to make it work with 16 guys, and they're really gelling right now.
Yeah, and it's great to see from Hungary, but if I'm Russia on the other side of the field, I have to get my leaders, my older veterans, to come together and say exactly what Hungary was saying in the first quarter. Don't get down on each other, come together as a team, and let's overcome this 6-goal deficit with still over 23 minutes to play in this game.
After a 5-1 lead for Russia, Hungary stormed all the way back and now find themselves up by 11. This is a 10-0 run right now.
You're exactly right. A 10-0 run. Unbelievable. As we come back to all even, now Hungary's going to be the one finding themselves in the box.
So Germany going to have a man-up opportunity. That's big for them.
Russia with the man-up possession here.
Yeah, say the other way around.
I think you said Hungary.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be man up for Russia, which is a big opportunity because Russia's been man down for a majority of this quarter, and so this is a great opportunity for Russia to work their way back into the game, and you just need one at a time. You had the 6-goal deficit, but just work on getting one at a time, and Russia passes it around here, looking for something, looking to just get a quality chance while they're man up, and they get a quality chance. It's actually a great goal, another one by Eugene Arkhipov, his third of the day, the hat trick for Arkhipov, the 31-year-old attackman from Russia.
A much-needed goal for the Russian team. It's funny you mentioned one at a time because I had the opportunity to just go down and stand near the Russian huddle at halftime, and that's exactly what the coaches were preaching. One ground ball at a time, one defensive stand at a time, one clear and one goal. You can't score 2-pointers in this FIL tournament like you can in MLL. So again, you got to go one goal at a time, one play at a time to climb out of this deficit.
And I've been on a campaign, Alex, that we need to get the 2-point line universally across lacrosse. What do you think about that? Do you agree?
I love it.
Everybody's been in on it. Every time I bring it up, everybody's been in on it. Maybe not in high school. Maybe you take it out in high school because you know, but if a kid can hit a shot from out there consistently, you're just rewarding good behavior.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of changing a lot of the FIL rules. I think they need a shot clock. I think they need a clearing clock. I think they need a lot of things to come into the 21st century.
But the one thing I think that the FIL does, like I said earlier, if you've never seen a game of lacrosse before, with this set of rules, it's easy to understand.
It's easy to understand, but lacrosse has moved consistently toward a faster game. We represent ourselves as the fastest game on 2 feet, and these games with no clock, no clearing clock, and no shot clock get awfully boring when a team can sit on the ball for minutes at a time.
What's your favorite FIL rule if you had to have one? Do you have a favorite one that's a little bit different?
That's a good question. Why don't you come back to me and I'll think about it.
Okay, my favorite is the face-offs 20 feet away from the sideline. I think those are really exciting. There's a shot there that rolls out, chased down by Russia, and it's going to be a Russian ball.
Wow, another questionable call. That ball goes out in the corner. Russia chases it to the end line while Hungary chases it to the sideline. Either way, no harm, no foul, because we come to the end of the third quarter. What you were mentioning there is actually, instead of alternate possession, those familiar with the NCAA rules, there's a thing called AP, alternate possessions. So when there's a injured player or an inadvertent whistle, you'll usually just go to the alternate possession, and it will be just given to a team, usually the away team first. Instead, in the FIL, we get a face-off wherever on the field the injury happened.
Yeah, it's really, really unique and really special. So we're going to take a step away here as it is the third quarter has come to an end, and fourth quarter coming up right after this. But we do want to tell you about Signature Lacrosse. Signature Lacrosse is a company built by players for the players, focused on revolutionizing the progression of the game. Follow Signature Lacrosse on Instagram at Signature Lacrosse to stay up to date on product releases like Magic Mesh, the longest lasting, strongest, and #1 performance mesh in the game. That's Signature Lacrosse in their great Magic Mesh. All right, we are going to take a step back for a moment as Hungary leads 11-5, or excuse me, 11-6. You're watching the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships on the ESPN Family Networks.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
Have my new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger
over
selection.
there with Gentleton.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan. Delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are...
Welcome you back to the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel here with you at Wingate number 5. Today's game is brought to you in part by Signature Lacrosse. Signature is a premier equipment manufacturer on a mission to gear up the future of lacrosse with quality products that grow and enhance the sport. Learn more at signaturelacrosse.com. The Russian sideline is fired up. They are excited and ready to get this game underway. Ball picked up here, actually by nobody as it rolls out loose. And it's going to be deemed to be Russia ball, or excuse me, Hungary ball.
Russian long pole midfielder had knocked that ball out of bounds.
So Hungary with it for their team to start the quarter off here, start off this fourth quarter. Matt Roddy running up maybe to give some help. But Hungary kind of holding it here and taking their time.
Yeah, and it looks like Russia has come out in man-to-man defense, coming out of their zone for the second time all game. I like to see how you see how Russia's a lot of pressure on the ball with this man-to-man defense, but he goes through 3 guys and scores the goal.
Ryan Nagy, almost like a delayed shot there, hit by a couple guys and scored, but
what we're gonna get here is a stick check.
Due to the couple of hits that he took, the Russia team believes that, you know, if it was a regulation stick, it would not have been able to hold on to that ball. So stick check has been kind of the fun talk of the town, the very dramatic end to that USA-Canada game due to a stick check. And so this has kind of been, the fun thing to talk about this week.
Yeah, in that instance, we saw the face-off man for the USA team, Greg Gurillian, get stick checked. I would beg to argue that a lot of these face-off guys' sticks are not legal because they get so warped, meaning the plastic gets actually bent when you are doing face-offs. I'm not a big fan of this stick check here I believe that's Nagy. The Russian coach gets to choose. Oh, but we are going to get a flag. That ball did not come out when the ref flipped it upside down. So I believe that goal will be wiped off, and Russia will be man up.
That's a 3-minute non-releasable, I believe. Is that right? I mean, it's a long time.
Yeah, it matters what they're ruling it. If it's something fixable on the stick, then it's only going to be 1 minute. And you're exactly right. It's going to be 3 minutes, and the stick does have to stay at the table because the infraction that occurred is not fixable on the sideline.
Is this non-releasable?
No, yes, 3 minute non-releasable.
3 minutes
for Russia.
In. So it's going to be 3 minutes locked in. What a chance here for Russia. 11-6. This is probably the best chance they're going to get today. They're in the fourth quarter, 18:40 left, and for 3 minutes, non-releasable, Russia has the chance to work their way back into this game. Wow, what an opportunity.
Yeah, and if you're Russia, you have to go through your big dogs here. Lerone, Howard, and Aripov?
Yeah, Arkhipov right down there.
Arkhipov.
He's had a great day today, Eugene has.
Yeah, 3 goals from him, and here's Howard from the outside.
The Russia's sideline cheering. And just recently, after a 10-goal run by Hungary, that last goal that came in the third quarter was enough to stop the run. But ever since halftime, it's been a 10-0, or since the second quarter, it was a 10-0 run. Russia in the third quarter scored their first goal since the first quarter. Can't believe that Russia got out to a 5-1 start. Hungary came storming back. They went on, and as part of that, went on a 10-0 lead, 10-0 run to make it 10-5, 11-5 at one point.
Yeah, and honestly, during that whole time, Russia barely saw the ball on offense. These 3 minutes of penalty time for Russia is going to be huge and might dictate if they can score 2 goals, 1 or 2 goals here. It's going to put them a lot in the in the driver's seat.
Absolutely, a lot more momentum on their side.
A lot more momentum.
Is that what rolls out? Miscue on passes.
Yeah, that had to be deflected.
And it's going to be ruled Russian ball. Jonathan Yen is there with the save. Can somebody pick it up? Ball is loose, and last touch by Hungary. Or excuse me, by Russia. It's going to be a Hungary ball.
Yeah, that was a good check by the defenseman. Now they're on the clear. Russia has the opportunity here to double the ball because they are still a man up.
And they're calling for it. Hollow holding on to it here for Hungary. He moves it over. Hungary, Alex, I think the move here is pull it out, try to hold that thing, try to kill this penalty off.
You're exactly right.
And what a huge momentum booster this would be for Hungary to kill this 3-minute penalty and not give up a single goal. This would be massive.
Yeah, and if that does happen, Russia's got to have their head down because that's a huge play.
That's what they needed right there. Russia gets the takeaway. It's in the hands of Andrew Larin. Larin shoots.
That's in.
Scores. We're going to have to wait. And it counts. Count it. 11-7. Andrew Larin came down the field with a purpose, scoring. They didn't want to waste this opportunity. They had to make sure that they made the very most of this opportunity. 11-7. The penalty is staying on here for Hungary, so we're not sure exactly how much time, but it's been a while because it was around the 18-minute mark when this happened. Clock continues to run, so I would venture a guess. How much? Oh.
So the penalty's about to release,
wow.
But Lerone with a huge goal for Russia. He actually had the same opportunity earlier in the game when he came up with a ground ball, beat his defender. He elected to pass early in the game. This time he takes it upon himself to go to the net and bury it.
Miscommunication on the pass. A huge face-off win for Russia. Great box out by Hungary. That's smarter than just trying to grab it when you don't really have the angle. And Rohansky watches it leave. And a great job by Hungary. And Alex, all things considered, only giving up 1 goal in a 3-minute non-releasable. Pretty good.
Yeah. Russia's glad they got 1 because they almost ended up with none when the ball was on their defensive end. So good for Lerone to take it to the net and score 1.
Nairati, the 16-year-old, scoring.
Russia back in the man-to-man defense. They get lost somehow, doubling the ball, leaving Nairati on the back pipe wide open. That's too easy, even for the 16-year-old.
Go ahead, young man. The youngest player to score in FIL history adds another one to his tournament total. What a great tournament he's having. So the one goal that made it 13 initially, that was scored by Ryan Nagy, was waved off. But this one will score, and it's by the young man, Karsten Nairati. So Karsten Nairati scoring there.
So we had simultaneous infractions on that last face-off here, and we'll reface.
I'm sorry, is it 12-7 or 13?
It is 12-7.
Okay.
It was 11-7 when Lerone had the goal, or it was 11-6, then Lerone scored. Now we got...
Then Nagy scored to make it 12. It came back down.
Exactly right.
And then, so Narati making it 12, 12-7 is the score. So a little bit of insurance after that Narati goal. Great passing leads to another goal here for Ty Martin. What a day he's been having.
Yeah, and we're going to get a flag on Russia. I believe it's waived because the
goal happened.
Because of it was a 30-second push. So the flag's going to get waved. We're going to be all even. But now the lead is 6 for Hungary.
So the goal went from being 4, the Nairati goal made it 5, the Martin goal made it 6, and just like that, a little bit of separation being made here.
Yeah, now with under 13 to play in this ball game, a 6-goal lead, we will get stoppage time under 3, but this game may be slipping away from Russia.
What a game this has been. It's been such a wild one, hasn't it? 13-7 is the score.
And there's Howard. He had the ball for a second. Refs don't deem possession, but now he definitely has it. Howard needs to take this to the rack. He hits his point attackman down low. Incomplete.
Great passing there, and a little bit of a miscue there between Howard and Arkhipov as they tried to set him up right there, right in front of the goal. And that would have been a hard one for Yen to figure out how to stop. But Jonathan Yen has done a great job of stopping some really tough stuff. And this has just been an incredible effort from this Hungary team. 2 minutes till we're eligible for immediate timeout.
So Russia back in their man-to-man defense. Instead of the zone, they'll apply a little bit more pressure to these Hungary attackmen. But these Hungary attackmen have a ton of confidence late in this game. Ty Martin, I believe, already has 4 goals. And there's Portnoy off the pipe with a flag down, and that will kill the penalty. That will kill the play, and we'll get a slash on Russia.
So a Russian slash is going to make it a man-up opportunity again for Hungary. Hungary has done a great job of using these man-up opportunities to their advantage.
I believe actually the flag's going to be.
Misspoke there. That's why the penalty. That's why the play stopped, because it's on Hungary. So Russia's going to be a man up, and another opportunity here for Russia to make something happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure I saw that, but the flag must have been thrown on the loose ball. A look to the crease for Russia and a quick goal. This would be a minute man up, so they will continue to be man up here.
A diving effort by Chase Philpott, and another chance here for this Hungary team, or for this Russian team, to make a little bit of a comeback while they have a man-up opportunity. And that's brilliant. They scored up with plenty of time still left on this penalty. I would venture a guess probably 40, 45 seconds still left on this thing.
Yeah, but the penalty time will continue to run here, as they did not elect to call a timeout. We've seen in an early. Oh, he's calling Hungary went early.
Hungary went early, so stop all clocks is the call.
Stop all clocks.
No way your furniture's here already.
Raymore and Flanagan, 3-day delivery.
Do not mention delivery.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture?
Let me show you.
Wow.
Raymore and Flanagan.
Have my new living room.
Bigger selection.
That is beautiful.
Better service.
Come together, right?
No.
Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less.
Isn't it great?
That's what I needed.
Awesome.
Where'd you say she got her furniture from?
Raymore and Flanagan, delivering a better experience.
Jordan Wolf won't pan out.
Joe Walters is overrated.
Joey Sankey won't make it at the next level.
Fire! 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 Fire!
She only went furniture shopping 3 days ago. There's no way it got there so quickly. She said everything was available in stock, 3-day delivery. Wow. Why didn't we get that?
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and
But I
Flanagan.
think it should go
Bigger selection.
over to the gentleman.
Better service. Guaranteed delivery in 3 days or less. Raymore and Flanagan, delivering a better experience.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. Cascade. Passion to protect.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Is your insurance agent trapped? Probably. When agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop around to find you a better deal. Free to do what's right for you. Find an agent at trustedchoice.com.
What is it?
Welcome back to the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. Kevin McMahon and Alex Siegel here with you on the ESPN family of networks. We're having a great time down here at Wingate Field number 5. And a quick shot there, bounces off the crossbar, or off the bar, excuse me. And a nice man ball, Joe, to make it a Hungary ball.
And that was a good take from Lerone. Unfortunate for him, it goes off the pipe. But Russia causes a turnover, and it's back in Lerone's stick. Looking for early offense here. A side netting.
Side netting looked good for a second. I thought that one rolled in there.
Yeah, but he got pushed into the crease, and Russia will retain possession. Lerone comes out of this media timeout with 2 quick shots. He realizes his team's down 5 with under 9 to play, and he wants to put his team on his back.
Yeah, he's trying to give some support to his team for sure. And here comes Russia again. And you saw number 9 at the top of your screen, Zarachenko jumping up and down. He was trying to call for it. He felt like he was open. Ball is loose. Zarachenko picks it back up and covered heavily again here by Hungary.
And there's Howard going through the middle of the field, bounces off a defender, but a great save.
Great save by Yen. Russia, right place, right time. They get the rebound.
A couple great chances early here in this second half of this fourth quarter for Russia. Haven't found the back of the net yet, but they're applying a ton of pressure to this Hungary defense as they find the back of the net.
Russia starting out strong. What a score here in Russia, working their way in. That's Chase Philpott again, was it not?
Yes, that was Philpott sneaking from X. The Hungarian zone lost him as he came around the crease, and he dunks it past the goalkeeper. Now we have a 13-9 game with just under 8 to play.
A 4-goal game. Russia still very much in this, 7:47. So not a ton of time, but enough time to make a serious comeback. They're going to have to be smart and score quickly, but they've been able to do so here after still only having 5 goals in the third quarter after scoring 5 to start the first quarter off so strong.
We haven't seen Booth at the faceoff X for Russia in a while. Howard's been taking the draws, but Rohansky for Hungary goes early. I'm wondering what happened to Booth. I haven't seen him in a while.
Donnie Howard won the faceoff and gets a big score that he needed right there. Russia does, 13-10. Did you catch you got that one? Did you catch you scored?
Yeah, that was Howard, I believe.
That's what I thought, yeah.
That was Howard. He took the ball off the face-off after the infraction, just took it upon himself to go all the way down and score the much-needed goal. We're just under 7 minutes to play, and now we've definitely got a ball game.
The Russian sideline chanting, Donnie, Donnie, Donnie. They know that it starts at the face-off. What a game we got here. Oh, my God, these guys are fired up. My goodness. Here we go. What a battle we're going to have here. And it's Russia winning once again.
And if I'm Russia on this possession, unfortunately for them, they are offside right now. They have too many men on the field. Timeout, a clutch timeout from the Russian team.
If you're Russia, run somebody off the field. Run somebody off the field right now.
You already called the timeout. The play is dead. The bench calls the penalty because the Hungarian coaches are going
Can
mad.
they call it during the timeout, though? Can they call when there's already been a timeout called?
It looks like they are going to have a discussion here.
Because technically, you can have when a timeout's called, you can have the bench walk on the field.
Exactly right. Wow, this is a big play.
This is a big call.
They're going to give Hungary the ball. The too many men is just a turnover since Russia had the ball, so there is no flag.
They're calling the timeout off, too. They're not giving them the timeout.
There is no timeout. There are too many men on the field for Russia,
but
there will be no flag.
Why does Russia not get the right to the timeout?
No, they could, but there is no penalty. Why they don't get the timeout is because they only called the timeout because they had too many men.
Right.
So the ref should actually give them the chance. So
you should get the penalty though, because you're admitting that's the only reason why you call it timeout.
Right. So they got the infraction. So the refs got it right. They got the infraction, meaning they give the ball to Hungary.
Understood.
After that, they'll go to Russia and be like, "Do you still want the timeout?" And they probably denied it because they only called the timeout because they had too many men on the field.
So Hungary's not man up though, are they?
No penalties have been enforced. It's just a turnover since it was a infraction.
Understood. But it wins the ball back from Russia, which is huge.
Exactly.
Because Russia had the ball, so Hungary gets a big break. Thank you, Alex, for breaking it down for me.
Yeah, a huge penalty or huge infraction from Russia. They have 3 or 4 coaches on the sideline, and I'm not sure how that happens to them when you have so many coaches to run the box.
You got to give credit to the staff of Brad Jones, Dan Petrone, and Jonathan Cohen, the Hungary staff. They were all over. They said, "You count them, and they got it. If one Russian player might have just sprinted off during the timeout, like I was calling for, they might have been able to steal one there. But it's Hungary scoring once again. Alex Bookout, who's had a big day for his guys.
Yeah, that's Bookout. That's his 3rd goal of the game. Toss your hats. That's a hat trick.
Hat trick for Bookout. 14-10, a 4-goal game, and another insurance goal for Hungary. However, nothing is safe in this game. We've seen so many great comebacks. It was 5-1, and Hungary came back. They went on a 10-0 run, but Russia's still very much in it, a 4-goal game.
Good pressure here from Russia.
Great job there by Portnoy to be in the right place at the right time. Picks it up, ball goes loose. It's still going to remain. It's going to be Russia ball, turnover here. So Russia has it down by 4 minutes left. Under 3 minutes, the clock will stop. The clock will stop being a running clock. And it bounces in after Yen had to stop. But it bounces in for Russia to pull themselves back within 3. Eugene Arkhipov with the score for his Russian team.
That's his 4th of the day. Arkhipov, huge goal for Russia. Now only down 3 again. They need this face-off win. Again, Donnie Howard at the X. I'm wondering where Booth went because he was doing well at the face-off X.
But to Donnie's credit, he's been doing great.
He's doing all right. He's losing the clamp, but they're winning the ground ball.
That's half the battle. They're winning possession.
Here goes Donnie. A quick rake and won the possession.
Wins it there. 3 minutes left. 3-goal game. Hungary led by as many as 6, I believe. Is that what you got? Yeah, around 5 or 6. 14-11. It was a heck of a run here for Hungary after Russia started with a run. It's a game of runs. And a shot there from Donnie rolls out of bounds. 14-11. Hungary just trying to hold on. This is a big game right here. Both teams want to get the win. Want to do whatever they can to help improve their standing at the end of the day. Once again, Hungary in their first appearance. Russia in their second. Finished 30th first time out.
And there's an unforced turnover from Russia. You got to have some pressure here on this ride. They need the ball back and score quickly. Hungary just playing keep away on this clear. They have a man open and forward. A good pass.
Great pass to connect with Nagy there.
And this is when I kind of wish they had the shot clock, because we're just going to get Hungary running and using the full length of the field to kill off this remaining 2 minutes.
However, this is totally legal, so smart move here by Hungary, and the clock is more important than scoring right now. A 3-goal game. If Russia can get the ball back and score one more, a 2-goal game makes this a whole different ball game. 3 might be just enough to separate Hungary and Russia, but with 1:30 left on the clock,
I believe we had a timeout here by Hungary. I hope that Russia can recognize that they need to pull the goalie here and double the ball.
While we do have another break, we do want to take this opportunity to tell you about Signature Lacrosse. Signature is a company built by the players for the players, focusing on revolutionizing the progression of the game. Follow Signature Lacrosse on Instagram at Signature Lacrosse to stay up to date on product releases like Magic Mesh, the longest lasting, strongest, and #1 performance mesh in the game. Signature Lacrosse. Hey fans, Maverick Lacrosse is proud to be the official social responsibility partner of the 2018 FIL World Championships with best-in-class design and input from the game's top players. Maverick is on a tireless mission to offer innovative high-performance products. Nothing should get in the way of an athlete playing at their best. See more by following Maverick Lacrosse on Instagram. Maverick Lacrosse, powered by the player. Wingate 5, 14-11, Hungary leads.
So it looks like Russia will set up a double team. 2 poles on the ball, but the goalie isn't guarding anyone, and Hungary has a wide open player. That is poor execution out of Hungary's defense.
Russia, you mean? Poor execution out of Russia's defense.
Yeah, sorry, poor execution out of Russia's defense. Now they get a double team. They should be able to lock everybody else off.
So they need that ball back. Here comes the goalie. So they just waited to start. And now Russia gets the ball back. They got a minute left. The clock stopped. They got a minute, 1:06 left. So Russia is going to have to go the full length of the field just to try to score one here. They're going to go one at a time. Siegel said when he was down there, you can hear the coaches preaching that one ground ball, one pass, one goal at a time. Ball knocked away. This ground ball is going to be crucial. Russia picks it up. Clock's going to be stopped. Russia calls timeout, and a smart timeout here by Russia. One last time, we do want to tell you about our friends down at Signature Lacrosse. Signature Lacrosse is a premier equipment manufacturer on a mission to gear up the future of lacrosse with quality products that grow and enhance the sport. Learn more at signaturelacrosse.com. 53 seconds left here. And it is 14-11. Russia is going to have the ball for just under a minute. A very smart timeout here by Russia, in my opinion. And they want to take their time. They want to make the most of their opportunity.
Yeah, you'll see Hungary most likely come out in their zone defense. Russia has been seeing it all game, so we see coach for Russia drawing up a play. I hope it runs through either Howard or Lerone. Maybe some type of pick play or just overloading one side of the zone. They'll need to act fast to score 3 goals here in the final minute.
(14-11), 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
So what we see here coming out of the timeout is Howard picking up the ball at midline. Everyone else on the Russia team is nice and low near GLE. It looks like they're in what we call a 1-4-1. 1 midi high, 4 people across the middle, and 1 behind. Howard's just going to dodge, draws a double team.
Howard down on his knees. Russia scores with 43 seconds left. 14-11, make it 12.
And I can't believe that's exactly what coach drew up. Howard goes to his knees, falling to the ground, and actually rolls it on the ground to Lerone on the back pipe, who has the wherewithal to pick it up and put it in the back of the net.
Lerone with the finish, a 2-goal game. High drama here at Wingate number 5. What a game we've seen. It's been back and forth. It's been a game of runs. And this is a massive face-off right here.
Yeah, Howard really needs this one. He's been going to what we call a quick rake, meaning he's trying to get the ball out quickly.
Hungary wins it. Russia tried to knock it loose. Hungary getting away, creating separation. Tristan Otto has it in the corner. He's heavily covered, but he's going to find a way to pass it. It bounces over to Rosenberski.
And that should be all they wrote here as
15 seconds left in the game. Russia gonna have time. They win the ball back, actually. 13 seconds, so a timeout.
Yeah, we'll have a timeout here from Russia. They'll get a chance to drop something really quickly for a quick goal, and then it will go back to the face-off X.
If they can score.
If they can score.
So 13 seconds, not a lot of time to execute, even if you only needed one goal. You need 2 goals here, so you got to go quick. Draw something going towards the goal, I would think. You don't want to go from away. Alex is looking at me like, of course. You want to make sure that you get something going towards the goal, and you want to make sure you use the most of your possession, but you don't want to let the time run out because you're trying to get 2 here, not just looking for 1.
Yeah, what I would think here is the ball moves faster than your feet.
Yeah.
So what I would say is Howard picks up the ball here. I'd put Lerone at the top of your screen where he's been that lefty on the top, on the side left of the goal. I'm going to have him come off some picks. Howard's going to feed him, and that's really my last hope here.
Kind of so very similar to the play they just ran.
Similar.
Without Howie going
without the dodge.
Without Howie going to his knees and rolling it over to him.
Exactly right. I'd say without the dodge. I would just have Lerone come off a double screen on the far side of the field. Howard maybe step in a couple of feet, get his hands free, and find Lerone coming off the cutters. Howard's going to start top right of the goalie, right in the middle of your screen. Lerone's at the top of your screen on the far side of the field. I think I might have chose this just right because it looks like Lerone's going to come off these picks.
Here we go, 13 seconds, 14-12.
Howard's going to dodge. He doesn't have enough time for this.
Howard shoots, it goes high, 6 seconds. They choose not to pass. They have Howard come in. Another pass out, guarded heavily. Yen tries to take it away, and the clock's going to run out. Hungary's going to win. What a game we saw. Russia would jump out to a 5-1 lead. Hungary would go on a 10-goal run, and then at the very end, Russia would charge back 14-12. Hungary holds on after the comeback. Hungary wins. Alex, any finishing touches for us? Any final thoughts here from Wingate number 5?
Honestly, I'm just impressed with this Hungary team. It's their third victory of this tournament, but I just love the comeback because they were down 5-1. They could have gotten down on themselves early, and just what a massive second and third quarter, scoring 10 straight goals. Very impressed with their whole team, top to bottom, face-off, goaltending, offense, a great zone defense, holding guys like Lerone and Howard to fewer than 6 goals. It's just impressive.
It all started in that second quarter, and then a 10-goal run by Hungary after a 5-1 start for Russia. A 10-goal run unanswered, like a 10-0 run. It wasn't just a 10-goal run, it was a 10-0 run. And so a great stuff by Hungary, and a tough one for Russia as they got out to a great start and they finished strong. It was just that 10-0 run from Hungary that really hurt them. But Hungary coming out and getting the victory, and like you said, they're going to move to 3-2, getting that big third win on the day, or on the tournament. So that's all we have from you here from Wingate number 5. I'm Kevin McMahon. I've been joined by my terrific partner Alex Siegel. Hungary wins. There is plenty more to see here from the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. Games going on all night, and of course tomorrow and the rest of the week with the championship taking place on Saturday. That's all we have for you. As Hungary wins 14-12. You're watching the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships on the ESPN Family of Networks. Kevin McMahon, Alex Siegel signing off from Netanya, Israel.